remember the songs that were playing all across America in 1977, but the artists behind them nearly disappeared after just one hit? Some songs once topped the Billboard charts. Some melodies got the entire country dancing, and there's one song on this list that almost everyone has heard. But you may never have known it was a one-hit wonder. From disco, soul, and pop to rock, these are the 15 most famous one-hit wonders of 1977. And make sure you stay until the end, because the song at number 1 might be one you still listen to today. Number 1, Black Betty, Ram Jam.
Whoa, Black Betty, bam, lamb. Whoa, Black Betty, bam, lamb.
Can you believe that a song with roots in African-American folk songs could become one of the most addictive rock songs of 1977? Black Betty by Ram Jam appeared in an America that was falling in love with disco, but it immediately created a completely different sound. The song reached the top 20 on the Billboard Hot 100, highlighted by its furious guitar and the chorus, "Whoa, Black Betty, bam-ba-lam." Interestingly, the song was not entirely new, but was based on a blues folk song that had already existed for many decades. Ram Jam transformed old material into an energetic rock song, and it was that simple, wild spirit that allowed Black Betty to live on in the memories of music lovers. Number 2, You Light Up My Life, Debbie Boone. In 1977, amid America's turmoil and the disco craze spreading across dance floors, a gentle ballad unexpectedly dominated the radio. You Light Up My Life by Debbie Boone was not just a popular song, it became a national phenomenon. The song topped the Billboard Hot 100 for many weeks and became one of the biggest hits of the year. Behind that success was an interesting story. The song was originally recorded for a movie, but Debbie Boone's version was the one that truly captured the public's heart. Her clear vocals, hopeful lyrics, and memorable melody made the song especially suited to America in 1977. More than 4 decades later, it is still remembered as a symbol of inspirational ballads. Number 3, Best of My Love, The Emotions. If you have ever heard a song that instantly makes an entire room want to start dancing, it was probably Best of My Love. Produced by Maurice White and Charles Stepney, The Emotions song delivered the perfect combination of soul, funk, and disco, exactly the sound America was craving in 1977. The song topped the Billboard Hot 100 and became one of the biggest hits of the disco era. What made the song special was that it did not need complicated effects to make an impression. All it needed was a lively bass line, sweet harmonies, and the energetic vocals of The Emotions. Best of My Love is still remembered because it represented the pure joy of the 1970s, a time when music could turn any evening into a party. Number 4, Don't Give Up on Us, David Soul.
The future isn't just one night.
In 1977, millions of American viewers knew David Soul from television, but they soon discovered that he also had a voice powerful enough to dominate the radio. Don't Give Up on Us was an emotional ballad about a relationship on the verge of falling apart. The song rose to number 1 in America and became one of the most memorable hits of the year. David Soul's success was especially interesting because he was a famous actor before becoming a music star. In An America in 1977, surrounded by disco and funk, the song offered a slow, romantic, and deeply reflective moment. It is still remembered for its memorable melody and the beautiful sadness that anyone who has ever been in love can understand.
still worth one more try.
Number 5. Cat Scratch Fever, Ted Nugent. In 1977, while disco was dominating the charts, Ted Nugent came roaring in with a guitar sound that was almost the complete opposite. Cat Scratch Fever was loud, powerful, and completely uncompromising. Pure American hard rock. The song became one of the most famous songs of Nugent's career and achieved significant success on the rock charts. What gave the song its power was its instantly recognizable guitar riff, one of the most distinctive openings in 1970s rock. Cat Scratch Fever did not need the sophistication of disco or the softness of pop. It only needed loud volume, powerful guitars, and a rebellious attitude. That raw energy is exactly why the song is still remembered as an icon of late 1970s American rock. Number 6. Float On, The Floaters.
Let me show you how sweet it could be.
Do you remember a disco song in which every member of the group introduced himself by name and zodiac sign? That was Float On by The Floaters. Released during the period when disco was exploding across America, the song quickly became a phenomenon and rose to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. What made Float On special was its opening, which sounded like a romantic conversation before shifting into a smooth and addictive disco rhythm. In 1977, when Americans were looking for songs that could help them forget economic troubles and get out onto the dance floor, Float On arrived at exactly the right moment. The song is still remembered for its unique formula, recognizable arrangement, and iconic zodiac sign introductions. Number 7. Hotel California, Eagles. Some songs are simply hits, but some songs become legends. Hotel California by Eagles belongs to the second group. Released during a time when America, in 1977, was experiencing profound cultural change, the song created a world that was both seductive and mysterious. It reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and quickly became the Eagles' most famous work. The memorable behind-the-scenes story lies in the guitar ending. The dual guitar solo between Don Felder and Joe Walsh, considered one of the most iconic guitar solos in rock history. But what makes Hotel California live on is its mystery. What is the hotel? A real place or a symbol of the luxury and darker side of the American dream? Each generation has its own interpretation. Number 8. Do You Want to Make Love? Peter McCann.
Sometimes the love rhymes that
In 1977, not every popular song needed a big band or a spectacular stage performance. Do You Want to Make Love by Peter McCann won over audiences through its simplicity and intimacy. The song became a top 10 hit in America with a gentle melody and an intimate delivery that felt like a romantic invitation.
do you wanna make love?
Against the backdrop of an America caught up in disco, funk, and hard rock, the song offered a softer sound. Its success showed that radio in 1977 still had room for acoustic, emotional, and easy listening songs. Do You Want to Make Love is still remembered for its private, natural, and understated feeling, like a romantic moment captured in music.
Wanna make love? Or do you just wanna?
Number 9. I Just Want to Be Your Everything, Andy Gibb.
And the feeling that I feel for you is more than stronger.
Andy Gibb was just beginning his solo career, but in 1977, he made the entire country take notice. I Just Want to Be Your Everything was his first song to reach #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, opening the door to an incredible run of success. Behind the song was important support from his two older brothers in the Bee Gees, Barry and Maurice Gibb, who were at the height of the disco era.
I just wanna be your everything.
However, Andy still had his own voice and charisma. His sweet melody, emotional harmonies, and image as a handsome young man turned him into an idol for millions of fans. The song is still remembered because it captured the moment Andy Gibb officially became a major star in American music.
Stay here without you, darling, I would die.
Number 10. Heaven on the Seventh Floor, Paul Nicholas. In the middle of a 1977 filled with disco, rock, and powerful ballads, Heaven on the Seventh Floor by Paul Nicholas brought a gentle and deeply romantic feeling. The song became a notable hit in America, with an easy-listening pop melody and an image of love elevated into a private heaven. Interestingly, Paul Nicholas was already well known in entertainment before becoming a singer, which helped attract even more attention to the song. The song did not have the intensity of Ted Nugent or the legendary scale of Hotel California. Instead, it relied on a memorable melody and a dreamy feeling. Heaven on the Seventh Floor is still remembered by 1970s music lovers as a romantic pop gem from the disco era. Number 11. Torn Between Two Lovers, Mary McGregor. There is a reason Torn Between Two Lovers became one of the most controversial ballads of 1977. Its story was not entirely simple or comfortable. Mary McGregor sang about a woman torn between two relationships, a subject that made many listeners feel both sympathy and discomfort. The song topped the Billboard Hot 100 and became one of the biggest hits of the year. In late 1970s American society, as traditional ideas about love and marriage were changing, the lyrics touched on a very real subject. That honesty made the song stand out. Torn Between Two Lovers is still remembered for its beautiful melody, controversial story, and the painful feeling of someone unable to choose between the heart and responsibility. Number 12. Telephone Man, Mary Wilson.
My apartment on a Monday at 1, singing do lolly lolly.
In 1977, the telephone had already become a familiar part of everyday American life. But Mary Wilson turned a phone call into a dramatic love story in Telephone Man. The song had an easy-listening pop sound and explored a very relatable subject, waiting for a call from someone you love.
Hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly.
As a famous member of the Supremes, Mary Wilson entered her solo career with a name the public already knew. However, this song did not achieve the major success many people might think, and that is an important point to remember. The song is often confused with other hits from the same era. Even so, Telephone Man remains an interesting part of the musical picture of 1977, when everyday love stories could still become compelling material for the radio.
Lolly lolly, just doing my thing. I never do it like this.
Number 13. Smoke from a Distant Fire, Sanford Townsend Band.
You left me here on your way to paradise.
You may not immediately remember the name of the band, but just hearing the opening of Smoke from a Distant Fire can instantly bring 1977 rushing back. The song by Sanford Townsend Band combined pop, rock, and soul in a dramatic recording. It became a top 10 hit in America and made an impression with its rich arrangement, powerful vocals, and feeling of a story unfolding right before the listener. The song was about a relationship falling apart, compared to smoke rising from a distant fire, a sign that disaster had already begun. That image is what made the song especially memorable. It was not only a hit from 1977, but also a perfect example of the emotionally rich pop rock sound of the era. Number 14. Undercover Angel, Alan O'Day.
Crying on my pillow, lonely in my bed.
In 1977, Alan O'Day turned a dream into one of the summer's most unexpected hits. Undercover Angel told the story of a man who dreamed about a mysterious angel, then woke up feeling as if he had just met the love of his dreams. The idea may sound strange, but that very strangeness was what made the song special.
Undercover angel, midnight fantasy.
The song rose to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became one of the most memorable one-hit wonders of the 1970s. The song was recorded with a light, cheerful, and slightly surreal pop spirit. In America in 1977, where disco and major ballads existed side by side, Undercover Angel stood out because of its unusual story. And sometimes, the strangest dreams create the most unforgettable songs.
Go find the right one, love her and then.
Number 15. Ariel, Dean Friedman.
I met a young girl, she sang mighty fine. 'Tis a
Not every major hit of 1977 needed a disco stage or a powerful guitar riff. Ariel, by Dean Friedman, proved that a small, everyday story could also touch millions of people. The song told the story of a girl named Ariel and very personal emotions presented in a style that felt almost like a musical story.
We had a little time, we were real hungry. We went to bed.
The song became a top 20 hit in America and made an impression through its honesty, gentle humor, and memorable melody. In the context of an America changing rapidly in 1977, Ariel felt like a simple moment in the middle of a noisy world. That simplicity is exactly why the song is still remembered. It never tried to become a massive anthem, and perhaps that is exactly what made it special.
We got the munchies and I make some spaghetti. We sat.
And that was 15 of the most famous one-hit wonders of 1977. Songs that may have given their artists just one moment at the top, but left behind melodies that would live forever in the memories of millions. From energetic disco tracks to powerful rock songs and romantic ballads, every song told its own story about America and the music of 1977. So, which song on this list is your favorite? Where did you hear it for the first time? On the radio, in a car, or at a dance? Share your memories in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next nostalgic musical journey.